Hello, and welcome to a playthrough of Disco Elysium. I'm here with Dia, and both of us know next to nothing about this title. But we were blown away by a very terrible first look coming from Giant Bomb and some hoe named Abby. So
that nobody likes.
It really made us want to play. As we can see here, we are given archetypes that we can select from. One of those games where you can roll a character with intelligence and physique rolls. You know, I feel like most gamers, though, naturally would go towards a create your own type deal here. And that's what I'm going to do. So, because I'm a loser, I'm gonna make sure that I'm maxing out intelligence. You understand me? Sounds ridiculous, but that's what I'm about. So physique is your musculature and strength. Psych is how emotionally intelligent you are.
I'm guessing you may be able to coerce people psychologically to be on your side besides it just being
If it's about coercion, then I would rather they call this kind of charisma, because I consider like the capacity to psych somebody out a part of intelligence. But I guess intelligence is just knowing how to do it, whereas the actual ability to do it may be something else, and I consider that charisma. A dumb person that's charismatic enough can coerce people to do something. I don't know why this isn't just called charisma, and that's okay. But I'm gonna go ahead and go pretty deep on the charisma here.
Very
right?
Strong and very agile.
No, I'm already out of points. Jeez. You know? Oh boy. It's not like me to be weak or lacking in charisma. We're gonna take that down just so we can bump and play with other stuff here. Shh. I don't want to not be agile, but if we're taking it close to what I am in real life, boy, shit. No, but senses. Ooh. I like to think I have sharp senses. Agility's a different thing. I feel like that's all being lumped together. What can you do, you know? This is what we're gonna go with. 5 in the intellect, 4 in psych, 1 in physique, and 2 in the motorics, as it says. So, that's how we're going. Select your signature skill. The skill you select will gain a +1 bonus. You have logic. Boy, this is layered. This is layered here. Forgive me for being thorough. Let's see what's going on. Hello to Gabby, KXG, Estallion, Junus, Linda, and welcome to this playthrough here. This is probably something you're going to want to sit down to be a part of. So I hope that you return if you have the time. I consider this an adventure in the way of almost like a book. So logic here: wield raw intellectual power, deduce the world. Encyclopedia: call upon your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Rhetoric: practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy your Regulus. Well, this is something it sounds like I want. Play the actor, lie and detect lies. Ooh boy, a lot of these are very, very enticing to me. Conceptualization: understand creativity, see art in the world. reconstruct crime scenes, make the laws of physics. Boy, I know that this game is about me assessing, something that happened.
You're a detective.
Like I'm a detective, so that's something that seems so necessary. But what better than the ability to persuade people? It's either the ability to lie or to persuade that you want to go after.
What about the other ones? Maybe you can have like some sort of compromise with the other abilities.
Or you're saying that since these are all 5 already, that I should add something to the ones I'm worse off in. Maybe that makes more sense. Go to the party planet love and be loved by drugs. What the hell? Yeah, I should definitely go in on one of these. Let the body take control, threaten people. Boy, I don't want none of that. Not with a 1. But if they're going to be my signature skills, I don't know what to do here. I'm going to go with rhetoric.
I thought you could pick like one from each category, but yeah, now I understand that that's not the case here.
Confirm.
If anything, since you are weak, perhaps you could pull the whole talk yourself out of every situation without having to lift a finger.
Oh, Juna says, I thought he was saying it was his first live stream. What he's saying is that it's the first game from his country.
That is done well.
And he's saying that the writer of the game is quite famous where he's from, known for his political pieces. He drove a purple Ferrari in the early 2000s.
Sounds like an eccentric person.
What an interesting bit of backstory that hopefully will make this an even more enticing experience. Eccentric.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Something from the ancient reptilian brain.
Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Oh my gosh.
This is feeling like a Mighty Boosh episode.
Are you gonna...
Yes, sir, right here, sir. You want some of this nothing? I'll give you a lot or none at all.
Are you gonna be a Doctor Who?
Alonzi.
Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough.
A return trip to silence, please.
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Wait, no. I need to belittle myself
Do
instead.
you really?
Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation.
Oh no.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Oh no.
Not the disco music. I am enjoying this.
Volition, medium success. You can take it. You're a champion. Mother help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Or, Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about the sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. Or, no, I'm not scared. I am a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help. Someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. Or, who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? Or, okay, I'm a bit scared now. Let's go back to the dark. I'll go with the second.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Great. Consciousness, isn't it? Oh, man. The fact that it says medium success means that there's a chance that I could have screwed this up if I were particularly stupid enough. That means that there's probably a dice roll in this game that makes it so that you can fail the beginning of the game. Wonderful. Open my eyes. Oh. Well, at least I'm still in my underwear.
Is he? Okay, it's in buttons. Also, you're on top chat.
Get a look at that portrait at the bottom left. Creepy. This magnum-sized bottle of Commander Red is empty. Brilliant deductive skills there. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. You fuck. Oh. I'll take that. Oh, cool, my shoes are on. Alright, I don't even need to do it anymore. Dope. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on. Rolling empty. You should turn it off. Fuck. The water's still on. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half of the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Holy shit. Inland Empire, abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you'll see here, and you will never unbecome it. Yeah. Better not to know. I fucking love that. I love that. What? I have the option to not look in the mirror. Wonderful. You see the bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, liquors, or sweet liqueurs. Let's go. I would love a warning when I'm about to look in the mirror for the first time. What you will see will define you. You cannot unsee it. The ceiling fan. This has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan. The other ends in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Inland Empire. Or has it become consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck. so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. I can just turn off the fan. Why do I need to get ridiculous and try to grab it off the blade? The blades come squeaking to a halt after I pull on the fan. It should be easier to reach the tie now. There was a legitimate dice roll. Oh no. Shit like that's gonna get me anxious as we play through this game. You swoop up and catch the tie. It was stopping! What was I gonna do, slide and destroy myself? You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. Item gained. A horrific necktie. Ceiling fan. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. Logic. If it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is dangerous. Somehow. An ominous foreboding feeling fills you as you look at the tie. Oh my god. That's bright. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Okay. Let's put these pants on. All right.
You have one shoe.
Oh my god, where's the other shoe? Oh no. Oh, jeez. Let's examine the broken window. Maybe I threw it out. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. Visual calculus. Assess the damage. Check failure. What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do? Aren't I supposed to be smart? If everything's down to dice rolls, Dia, we in trouble. Like, I have a higher rate, yes, but I can still fail. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. Son of a bitch. Perception, hearing. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Fish them out. Perception, sight. It says whirling in rags on the aluminum keyring. There's a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. Open the door, hopefully. It shall. Do I save this game? Yes. Okay. I'd need a key to open a door from the inside. Nuts. A lobby.
Your briefcase highlighted.
Briefcase.
Yeah, in the bottom right.
I think it's just highlighting the new things that I picked up, which are all just clothes. You know how it is. I keep wanting to walk around with, you know.
Hello, officer.
Interesting. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. 1951? Class J, Miss Orange disco dancer. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Conceptualization. Challenging. Success. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city. Officer, am I military personnel? Or, turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. Let's see if I can get away with flirting with her, even though I'm not physically impressive. You know, I have no, what's the word? Fitness to show off.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Authority. There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman. Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief executive, right? The young... Sorry about that. The young woman shakes her head slowly. Conceptualization. Officer. Could be an artistic statement. A claim to official renown. Officer's my stage name.
No. You're a police officer, sir?
Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
I'm really impressed with her voice acting. All this time. How long?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Interesting. I am imagining I haven't betrayed any of that business to anybody.
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
I love the boredom in her delivery. She's so amazing. I'm into it. Oh, look at all these red things. Challenging 12. Oh my god, low. Jesus. You have no doubt about the drinking, but do you strike yourself a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something. What the fuck? Let her know you want her physically. I'm sorry, I should be reading these. Number one, I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a kupri kinema is. How I know what one sounds like. Or, why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Or, who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Or, try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. Or, I should be going now. Okay, so... 2 seems to be the one I should go with, but should I even lay that much on the table with this lady? Could it be something in the drinking? She raises an eyebrow and the cigarette sizzles. I should be going.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Well, she really shaking that ass hard while she walking away. She looks back at you, a light glinting off of her eyes. Huh.
Goodbye.
I don't trust that lady for a second. A cigarette, huh? A likely story. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. You mean I don't get the chance to... Why is this even here? Like I can open it. Don't do it. Boy. Alright, what we got over here? This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Tremblement. Tremblement. Need to do something behind Moton Kitsuragi's back. Sneak out after he's gone to sleep. Nice. Cat. This is where the lyrics would be. Oh, it's like a karaoke bar. I understand. Intriguing. Let's talk it out. Bar dude. The cafeteria manager, Garth. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. Intriguing. As you approach, he gives you the sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposefully ignoring you.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
That didn't sound very convicted. Like he didn't believe that. Those were just words coming out of his mouth. Something tells me he doesn't like me. Logic. Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this? I'm gonna say you're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things is one of the answers. Oh my god, I did all those things? I do not appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to an officer.
Oh, it's not?
He raises his shoulders like he's about to say something more, but then he gets a hold of himself.
You're right. It's not.
Authority. He has no respect for you personally, but this man sees himself as a law-abiding citizen, and you are a representative of the law. He tries to avoid outright conflict. Bye. Yoink. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising from the surface. The door is bolted. A sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300 hours. Okay. Old lady in a chair. Old lady in a chair. Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. Don't call me sweetie. Your character model looks younger than you do in your portrait.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. Speaking of keeping people waiting, I'll be right back. I'll see you guys right back. No, I'm sorry. What the fuck? I'm sorry about that. Okay. Excuse me. That's not cool. You know, for anybody who's here putting up with that, if that cough really just changed your life, please tell me, you know, about it in the comment section. I'm so sorry.
Rest in peace to those that were wearing headsets or something.
A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree. Intriguing. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. Pick up the pills. The man does not mind. You probably need it more than he does. Tutorial agent. You've just picked up medicine. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen. Is it? Okay. Bottom left corner? Like the little plus sign, right? Okay. Above your character portrait, click on the plus icon to heal your morale if you have morale damage. Morale? I'm out of here. Alright, Bomber Jacket Boy. Let's progress this video game, if you please. Kim Kitsuragi. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. For you. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. Esprit de corps. Sorry. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this. But why? Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
His grip is firm. You realize he is waiting for your name. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Invent a name. Success. Yes. Conceptualization. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Okay then.
He processes the information and then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
No. I have not spoken to the manager, no.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Yeah.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Oh, sure. Yes.
Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
No.
So the body is still in the tree?
I would imagine so, yes. This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
Jesus.
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Is that why he was so pissed off? This is my job to take the body out the tree. Nobody knew that guy. How long would you let a body stay in the tree if you running a business near it? You gotta figure some shit out. You know what I mean?
0 days.
You gotta figure some shit out. Nobody coming to get that body?
I'll take it down myself if I must.
God,
And I haven't done
this
body
is bad for
my
business.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Okay. What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? Or, how can you be so sure I'm from the police? Or, but I can't remember anything. Or, what were we supposed to do again? Or, let's get going then. Yeah, that one. After you, officer. If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge? Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pockets. Kim Kutsuragi says, you mean you don't have a badge? It wasn't on me when I woke up. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should take precedence. Let's go to your squad car and let's figure out getting the body down. Wherever it may be. Well, just with our bare hands, right? Body's been decomposing for 7. It's probably the rice being ready. We should wrap this up soon. We should get the body down. I really enjoy that I didn't look in the mirror, so I don't have a clear image of what I look like. Can I borrow this? I'm gonna need it for the body. A heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. Fuck your snow, homie.
The RCM in Martinez? What can I help you with?
The young woman looks up at you. What can I help you with? I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions. I'm looking for a dead body. She points north. That's right there over in the yard. Empathy. She's relieved. Someone has come for it, finally. What's up in the north? There's the pier, the Cape Side, some tenements. Not a lot, really. Okay. That's all for now. Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with, after all. Can I borrow those gloves? Sure, keep them. I have another pair. She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. Let's see here. Get some of these gloves over here. Just gonna put them. Okay, that's how you do it. Alright, nope, gonna get me out. Okay, alright. Can I borrow this? No. Can't borrow this. Don't wanna. I'm trying to borrow that. Okay, alright. Is this north? Is this north? Walking to the top of the screen. Is this north? With my Asian buddy Kitsuragi. Gonna get a body out of a tree. You and me. This body with the gloves I'm wearing out of that tree. Kitsuragi out of that tree. Is this kid punching at that body? What are you doing, kid?
Kuno's got this!
Kuno's got this. The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. Conceptualization. If there were such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness. Like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, never could be Kuno.
Yells the other kid behind the fence. Hey kid.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick!
Oh, that word's supposed to be fragrance.
And then you said it out loud.
Wow. How colorful. Perception, sight. The boy is swearing profusely. His eyes are like two black holes, and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. What does that even mean? Or, stop throwing rocks at the crime scene. Or, stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it. This one.
Fuck that Kuno! Yeah, right in the mouthful!
Okay. Authority. They pay you no heed, or pretend not to notice you.
The shit himself!
The rake, Kuno!
Are they gonna take a rake and shove it up?
You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
She's gonna throw a rake? Rake in the lake, man.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener!
Are you an idiot? You don't know what a rake is? Oh boy. I don't have time for this. I don't know. The Hanged Man. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils. God, what is this? Why is it so bad? Endurance, legendary. Let go of your nose without throwing up. Kitsuragi. Active decay. The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging. I need this kid to hit this rope. It looks like it's about to come down. Perception sight. There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Let's try to get an exact count. Maybe more than 12? 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 8. Let's go over them one by one. 1. Standard work boots, steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Number 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. Number 3, hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. Number 4, standard work boot, number 45 or 46. Oh. You don't know, it's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. Number 5, another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41. Male or female? Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped. Count the rest. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Wait. Standard work boot number 46. Let's remember that. And yet another standard work boot number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn. I'll remember the 46. There's a chance that the dude wasn't fat. He could have been carrying the body. Kitsuragi says, how many? The lieutenant has been tracking your eye movements. 8. 400 million. I was pretty off then. I counted 20. The same guys are going back and forth. Point. $200. He thinks for a moment. Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be dead man. He might be right. I would have liked it if I could have come to that conclusion like I did on my own, you assholes. Ugh. One of them was carrying him over. Maybe it was a giant. It could have been an extremely obese person, or I don't know. Possibly, yes. The lieutenant marked something down on his notebook. You're thinking, why did they have to carry him? Let it be. There are 8 pairs of tracks in the mud. 3 stick out. Point. Let's name it Odd Soul. You have any ideas, Lieutenant? Someone operating at a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor? He thinks for a second. Or maybe a drummer? He regrets it the moment he says it. A drummer? So one of the people we are looking for is a drummer? Don't say anything. I don't know why I said that. We're not looking for a drummer. We're looking for a group of dock workers. Don't be so sure. He raises his index finger. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver that would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. We should keep our eyes around the traffic jam, see whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, right? Yes, prudent. Can I get that kid to knock down money? Magnesium. Nope, go to the bin here. Trash container. The trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags. Inland Empire. There's something in there. Not necessarily connected to this case, but still. The letter R wears a crown on the ribbon, a light above descending.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Uh-huh.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
What the fuck? Perception sight. You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence. And? What in God's name? How do I get that body down?
Throwing rocks? Alright,
Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno. About the crime scene. You kids play in this yard often? Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Oh my god. The ladder. Have you ever climbed it? Look at that fucking shit he screeches. You trying to get Kuno killed? So you would say the ladder is unclimbable? Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno is not a fucking acrobat. The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook. It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it. Oh my god. I was wondering about that trash container. Don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, pig. I got a very strong hunch that there's something of importance in it. Something I must find. Fuck does Kuno care about your hunch? That's your shit. You figure it out. What's with the greenhouse? Dunno, he shrugs. Kipt-ass gardener used to work there. Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of southern Seminoles or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among Areopagites of Ilmara. I didn't know if it was an L. Not so much anymore. Hold on, Gardner used to work there? You mean the young woman, a whirling in rags, the gardener? Oh. Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit. Nice. He looks you in the eye and nods as if agreeing with himself. Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is to be done in March? I should ask her about it. Seems pretty suspicious. You don't like things being that suspicious. Climb that ladder, you fuck. Bitch. What do you know about the body? Shitload, pig, what's your question? Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. If I were to want to waste my time, which I don't, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual. So you don't know anything. Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. He shakes his head, clearly offended, trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone. Oh my god. Do you know how he got up there? Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when the shit went down, so he didn't see anything happening. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Ravishol. He puffs himself up. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know, some fucking, he looks around trying to come up with something. Mesk? Or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City. Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know he draws snot up his nose. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant. Okay. Have you seen anything suspicious? And the dude says, just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty suspicious to Kuno. Okay. You tell the Fagiati. These bitch-ass kids. More of this later. Right now, let's talk about something else. You're testing Kuno's patience here. Okay. Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. He seems offended. Don't throw that book shit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book? The boy knows he has an addictive personality, admirable insight for his age. Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you. The things behind the fence start squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm. The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard, "Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Ray! Oh my god!" Just answer the question. Help! He's digging his dick out. Oh my god. Escalate, Kuno. His dick is out. You're afraid. Pigs are hurting Kuno. Somebody please. It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez. Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. Oh my god. Be logical, kid. I don't have... Fucking logical, he snorts. Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno. Right. Are you alright? No! The boy screams, his freckled face contorted in hideous, uncontainable laughter. Get off, Kuno, you sick fat fuck. Are you high right now? Help, misters, help. He prances around, eyes bulging out of their sockets, rolling hard, yelling at the windows. He's having the time of his life, total ecstasy. Fuck the pig. Bruh. Look, Vig, says Kuno, whispering as you retreat, vanishingly silent. For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve. I know you wanted to hit me. He lets it linger. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look. Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that. No. Yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy. Oh my god. How dare you know that? You can't see inside my head. Whisper, can you read my mind? What the fuck? Yes, how do I get back into it? I want to go back to that thought. No, I'm just going to say I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy. I know what you thought. I'm going to fuck that Kuno up. I'm going to shit that shit down. You know what? He should have, because now he raises his voice again. You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. He spread his arms, taking dominion over the yard. King Kuno. The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. You backing up means he succeeded. Uh-huh. I should have hit a kid. Yeah, that's what I should have did as a police officer. Yeah, like a real police officer. I need to get into the role-playing aspect of this. I should have fought. You're like, listen, kid. Bam. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. You really are the top dog around here. I'll tell you anything you want to hear. Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch. You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno. Oh, God. No, the lieutenant almost rolls his eyes. You're not. We can just leave. Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever. The peepo-headed critter doesn't let him finish. A peepo is a type of hat, by the way. Nice peepo. Whatever. I had some questions about the crime scene. Alright. Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your question, but remember, he taps his temporal lobe. This changes shit. Oh my god. Bruh. Bruh. There's no way I could get this roll. It's a low roll. Damn it. Trying to fuck at the kuno? You trying to fuck at me? You trying to fuck? Oh my god. He spits fast. Kuno only gets higher. It's faster, faster, faster. Can't take the kuno. Stay out of the reactor.
Wow.
What
an Eminem in training.
This little bastard. Kuno gonna fuck you up. She pumps her bony fists in the air. Up, up, up. What? Empathy. Normal is not what we got here. You've got to work with what you have for now. I'm just going to... What an experience.
Time to try out that ladder.
What an experience. No ladders to try... You know ladders to try out now, man. Oh, God. I think I have to throw up. Let it out. Ugh. You feel a great force wringing you from the stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst. For Linda. Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. Fucking corpse. The lieutenant hands you a blue handkerchief and says, "Keep it." Thanks. And I wipe my mouth. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your mind. You think ammonia would help? If you can handle the headache, he nods. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. Cadaverine. I don't need that shit. Sure you do. You just threw up a lot, but not you. I can't handle the headache. Where do you get the ammonia from? Suck my balls. Whatever. Okay. Turn away and leave. You mean to tell me I just can't get it down?
I'll die before I squeal, pig. I come from the woods, Kutta Vittu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Uh-huh.
Don't be traumatizing here! Get the fuck out of here!
Okay, guys. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Ridiculous. What do you think could be in here, Lieutenant? Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too. Yes, I feel there's something in there. What do you mean, feel? It's extrasensory perception. Can't say that. It's just a hunch. How do we get the lock open? We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage. Or, Lieutenant? Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirlin' Rags. He probably has one. Ugh. The only reason that I would go You're telling me I can't get that body down, Dia?
Again, I'm guessing you just have to either like ask the kid, hey, is it safe for me to climb there? Because it always comes up as a question, unless you can get like some sort of ladder.
Pile of eternite, an inconspicuous pile of roofing material.
Linda's not about the trash searching.
Look, how do I get that fucking body down, dude? I feel insane. Fucking punk ass kid.
Kuno.
Kuno.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
I threw up and I can't investigate the body now. Yeah, like a fucking volcano. The kid is mimicking violent puking noises. Fucking pathetic. Maybe you got some advice for me? I mean, you're obviously handling it quite well. Yeah, Kuno's got some advice for you. The kid looks to his left, then to his right, and then leans towards you. What are you, like 80? Right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid. Says conceptualization. Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of Kuno-fied non-vomiter. Kuno-fied non-vomiter, here I come. Oh my god. Damn it. Now, the only reason I would want to not break into the thing, you know what I mean? And instead because I don't want him to find out that I'm the one who broke into it. Anyway, the Kupri Kanima, before you stands a motor carriage, the bodywork is covered in a blue and white livery bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine. In the back of the vehicle, it hasn't had time to cool off yet. So this is our police carriage. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Kupri Kanima motor carriage. Open the door. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on the hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. We're going to pick up the radio first and order a new badge. The frequency tab low lights up and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electric kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hi, Alice. This is Officer Alice.
How may I assist you?
Who the fuck is Jules Pidiel? A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle smoking with a large rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas, the radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this, you're a cop. And cops know relay code. Excuse me. Okay. No, where are my Tums? Dear, my Tums.
Well, they fell last time.
My terms, dear, my terms.
I don't know where they are. Do you want me to shine the light?
I think these are they. Hold on, I gotta get my terms. I already have them, dear. Do not illuminate my crypt. I don't know. Now that sometimes. Look, I just thought I could come to this car, reach in, and get the stupid thing. Okay? Pull out the pull-out toolbox. Take out what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools. Take the red-tipped pry bar. Take the rubber-handled chain cutter. Take the handcraft flashlight and push the pull. Close the door. Pringle my shringlebees. It's time.
Wait, don't you have some questions for that lady, the gardener?
Fuck her. I need to get inside that stupid ass Bing Bong box. And now I will wait. I can't. Okay, hold on. And now I will say the go. And now I will use. Wait. I could fail this? I have a 3% chance to do it because I'm not physically Bing Bong? Fuck me. Here comes that dice roll.
Maybe your lieutenant could help you with it then? Ask him, hey, can you help? I'm an 80-year-old man.
Don't you dare escape. Guys, look, we tried doing this. It's making Dia crazy. We've been at this for an hour. Okay, fine. Like, guys, guys, I love you. We'll come back to this. I like it. It's just, Jesus. Okay, so we'll play these in hour sessions and see how far we can get in this game before the end of the week when Call of Duty and Outer Worlds come out. I will see you guys soon. This was explosive. Like diarrhea. So I love you, and I can't wait to see what happens in Disco Elysium. Yeah. See you in the next one. Bye.